Okay, one thing I love about saltwater fishing is you never know what you're going to get on the end of the line. And right now, I've got a beast on here. Now let me tell you something. You see this braided line right here by Vicious? This is 30-pound test line. I can battle almost any creature out here. The greatest thing about it is the sensitivity factor. I can feel when this fish shakes his head, when he gets ready to make a move, whether he's going to race towards me or go the other way. The abrasion factor, you know what? If he rubs against something, I'm not going to lose this fish. Look at this fish go. Oh man, and guess what? The diameter size, well, you can take 30-pound braided line. It's got the diameter of 6, maybe at the most 8-pound monofilament. You can put it on a light tackle spinning reel. You get plenty of line on it, so that when you get a big fish and he rips out a bunch of line, you don't have to worry about getting spooled. Let's get back to this fish right here, because this guy here is a brute. This is another reason why you want to have braided line on here. Sometimes you got to put a little bit of effort to bring these fish in, and you want to make sure that you're not going to have any separation. In Vicious, it ain't going to give you any problems. This has changed fishing completely. So you got to get a little vicious, get out here, and get some of these aggressive fish. Oh my goodness. This one here is pulling me around. Now you see when monofilament was the only type of line around, you couldn't catch fish like this. You would have had to use a giant reel. The line would have been too thick. You couldn't cast your lures far. With 30-pound Vicious, I can zing my bait out there. I'm talking way out there to where you can hardly see it. Work it back to the boat and catch fish like this. Nothing better. All right, you see what that 30-pound Vicious line did for me? It brought this beautiful redfish to the boat. Now let's talk about fishing, okay? You want to use braided line. Oh, we already talked about the sensitivity factor. The diameter of the line that you can put on the spinning reels. Let's talk about the diameter of the line. Let's say you fish with a 2,000 class reel up to a 4,000 class reel. Adjust your line. Get some 20-pound Vicious for your 2,000 spinning reels. For 30 and 40 size reels, get some 30-pound Vicious braid. And you're not going to be dissatisfied at all, because the abrasion factor, the sensitivity, the amount of line you can put on those small reels gives you the casting distance to catch these big boys. Oh man, is that awesome or what?